Find a position that feels completely comfortable, a position where your body can let go entirely without any effort at all. Allow your eyes to gently close, feeling the weight of your body as it slowly, deeply sinks into the softness of your bed. All right, let's begin our relaxation together. Right now, it will just be a few gentle moments before tonight's sleep story begins. And during these moments, I will count down from 10 to 1. With each number that passes, just allow yourself to let go a little more, to drift a little further away from the waking world and closer to a state of profound peace. 10. Feel the support of the mattress beneath you, how it rises to meet you, holding you completely. Feel the support of the frame, the floor, whatever surface you are resting on tonight. And beneath all of that, allow your awareness to sink deeper, to feel the fundamental support of the earth itself, a deep, foundational support, constant, unwavering, and ancient, comforting presence that comes from our home in the earth. It has held you every day of your life, and it is holding you now. And as you become aware of that absolute stability beneath you, just see if you can release a little bit more, letting go of the need to hold yourself up just a little more. 9. Gently bring your awareness to your body now, like a soft, warm light, scanning from head to toe. Where are you still holding on? Where do you feel the lingering echoes of the day? Perhaps it's a subtle tightness in your toes or the arches of your feet. Maybe it's in your calves or your shins. Perhaps you can feel it in your thighs or deep within your stomach. It's so common to hold tension in the chest, around the heart, or maybe you're like me and you unknowingly hold far too much tension in your hands, your jaw, or in the tiny muscles around your eyes. And as you lie here, right now, and as your awareness illuminates this tension, simply notice the release that comes from that gentle attention. You don't have to force it. Just notice and let it melt away now. 8. You are safe here, in this moment, in this space. All is well. Let my voice be your gentle companion tonight, a soft guide on a peaceful journey. Know that my voice will only take you to places that are safe, calm, and deeply restful. See if you can find a quiet sense of peace in that assurance. See if you can find trust, and see if you can notice that when we feel truly safe, our minds can finally become still, and we can feel a little spark of gentle joy in our hearts as we move closer and closer to the welcome release of sleep. 7. The day is done. It is complete. What is past has passed. It exists now only as a memory, and you can let it go. And what is to come will come in its own time. It does not need your attention now. Whatever thoughts may arrive for you tonight, just notice them for what they are. Simply thoughts, a natural part of being human, but not the essence of who you are. You are not your thoughts. You don't have to follow them down their winding paths. They don't have to guide your emotions. And so, if and when they come, as they surely will, just allow them to drift on by. Imagine them as leaves floating down a moonlit stream, or as distant clouds gliding silently across a vast and starry sky. 6. This is your moment. This time is yours alone. It is a gift you are giving to yourself. Let that beautiful truth allow you to settle in even more deeply now, to feel cozy and secure, to feel the warmth and the simple, profound joy of being able to just lie here, protected from the world, and listen to a gentle story. 5. Peace lives within you. It is not something you need to create or search for outside of yourself. It is always there in your center, like a deep, still lake. It is just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. And so, in this quiet moment, see if you can find that stillness, that peace inside yourself tonight. 4. Perhaps, just for a moment, allow a gentle feeling of gratitude to rise within you, not for anything grand, but for the simplest things, the shelter that surrounds you tonight, the softness of your pillow, the quiet rhythm of your own breath, moving in and out of your body, a rhythm that has been with you always. 3. Now, begin to let your imagination gently awaken, not by forcing images, but by inviting sensations. Begin to sense a change in the air around you. Feel it become cooler, fresher, carrying a faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine and dew-kissed roses. You are standing at the threshold of a garden at night, under the thousand-star sky of ancient Baghdad. You are safe in this place, far away from everything you know, in a land of tranquil dreams. 2. Check in with your body one last time. Notice how much softer it feels, how much heavier. Your body has worked so hard for you today, carrying you through every moment. It is time now to grant it the deep, restorative rest it deserves. And 1. Let go completely. Let every last bit of control dissolve. As I begin to tell you tonight's sleep story, you gently slip off your shoes and step barefoot onto a Persian rug, so soft and thick that your feet sink into it. The plush, yielding fibers are a silent welcome, an embrace for your tired feet. This is the first welcome from this garden of peace, an invitation to step inside, leave the busy world far behind, and enter a realm of pure tranquility. You slowly move deeper into the garden, a perfectly designed space known as a charbagh, a sacred layout representing paradise on earth. The walkway is paved with cool, smooth marble that feels wonderfully refreshing beneath your feet. The path is softly illuminated by the full moon above and by the warm, gentle glow of bronze lanterns hanging from the branches of cypress trees. Their light isn't bright at all. It flickers softly, casting long, dancing shadows of leaves and graceful archways onto the ground, creating a world of soft edges and deep tranquility. Everything is enveloped in an almost perfect stillness, a sacred silence, broken only by a single mesmerizing sound, a sound that is gentle, rhythmic, and constant. It is the sound of water at the very heart of the garden. Where the 4 marble paths meet sits a magnificent fountain, carved from a single piece of luminous white marble. bubbles up gently from its center, a quiet, two-living pulse. It spills over the scalloped edges of a high basin, cascading in a shimmering sheet to a wider one below, and then again, creating a multi-layered chorus of soft, watery notes. It is a ceaseless, murmuring music, a liquid lullaby. You find an inviting seat on a low divan, piled with silk cushions, and you allow your body to relax completely as your mind immerses itself in this sound. The sound of the water is like an ancient promise, a melody of life, purity, and endless peace. It flows from the fountain into 4 narrow stone channels, carrying its cool, peaceful presence to the 4 corners of the garden. It is the lifeblood of this place, nourishing the roots of the ancient rose bushes, the climbing jasmine vines, and the rows of orange and lemon trees, their branches heavy with fragrant fruit. The water shimmers and glitters under the moonlight, like liquid silver, scattered with 1,000 tiny diamonds. You can feel the cool, clean mist in the air, a faint and pleasant touch against your skin, washing away any lingering trace of the day. From this peaceful vantage point, your gaze drifts past the dark silhouettes of palm trees and the ornate, patterned walls of the garden. In the distance, you can see a larger building where a few arched windows still cast a soft, flickering oil lamp glow into the night. That is the legendary House of Wisdom, Bayt al-Hikma. There is no noise coming from it, no sign of hurried activity, only a warm, steady aura of light that seems to hum with quiet purpose. You feel no need to go any closer. Simply witnessing its presence is enough to bring a deep sense of calm to your mind. You know that within those walls, scholars from every corner of the known world are working in a shared, respectful silence. You can almost imagine them, bent over vast tables, surrounded by scrolls of papyrus and stacks of parchment. You can almost smell the faint, dry scent of old paper and ink. They are translating the timeless works of Greece, Persia, and India, preserving the thoughts and discoveries of humankind. This atmosphere of intellect and quiet curiosity flows out from the building and settles over the garden, mingling with the scent of flowers and the sound of water. It isn't a call to think or to analyze. It is the opposite. It is a feeling of being safely held within a great, silent ocean of knowledge, a feeling that allows your own mind to finally be still. You feel a profound peace that comes from knowing that while you rest, the world of ideas continues its gentle, steady work, just as the stars continue their silent, majestic journey across the night sky. Here, knowledge is not a burden. It is a calm, underground river nourishing the world, and you are resting peacefully on its banks. And in this very space, in this fabled city, the air itself seems woven from stories. If you listen with more than just your ears, you can almost feel the whisper of Scheherazade on the gentle breeze. It is not a single story with a plot to follow, but the very essence of storytelling itself, the ancient, magical power of tales woven to soothe, to enchant, to heal, and to bring peace. You can feel the echoes of stories about epic sea voyages to strange lands, about wise and just rulers, about enchanted lamps and hidden gardens. All of these concepts now exist not as clear images, but as a gentle, romantic haze that settles over everything. They are threads of magic, woven into the very fabric of the night, just as the scholars in the House of Wisdom are connecting civilizations with written words. These invisible stories are connecting your spirit to a vast and timeless heritage of imagination and dreams. You don't need to listen or understand. You simply allow that feeling to soak into you, a feeling of belonging to something much larger, a great current of dreams and tales that has flowed through centuries and has now, tonight, carried you to this peaceful shore. All pressure to be alert, to figure things out, simply melts away into the fragrant air. All that remains is acceptance and release. The sound of the fountain continues its steady, rhythmic song, the very heartbeat of the garden, a pulse that never changes, always there to reassure and to comfort. You tilt your head back and gaze up at the sky. The Baghdad sky tonight is a breathtaking dome of deep, dark velvet. It is so clear, so vast. The Milky Way is a luminous river of light, a celestial path strewn with countless stars. You can see ancient patterns, constellations that have guided travelers and inspired poets for millennia. The moon is a perfect, glowing pearl, casting a cool, silver light that bathes the entire garden in a sublime, ethereal beauty. This soft moonlight makes the white marble of the fountain seem to glow from within. It deepens the green of the leaves to an emerald richness and makes the surface of the water in the fountain dance with 1,000 points of mysterious light. You feel so wonderfully small beneath the silent majesty of the universe, yet not at all alone. You are an integral part of this beauty, a conscious piece of this profound stillness. It feels as if all your personal worries have been gathered up by the immense night sky and dissolved into its infinite, peaceful darkness. There is no past to regret, no future to plan. There is only this present moment, a perfect, eternal moment of complete and total peace. And now, as you settle even more deeply into your state of rest, the images begin to soften. The distant House of Wisdom begins to fade, its warm lights blurring and melting into the moonlight, becoming just a soft, distant glow without form or name. The thoughts of knowledge, of scholars, of ancient books, they all gently dissolve into the night like a thin wisp of smoke from a stick of sandalwood incense, leaving only a feeling of peace behind. The idea of the 1,001 nights also recedes. Scheherazade's whisper has fallen silent, her stories told, returning the night to its own pure and simple tranquility. Your focus is no longer directed outward toward the world, but turns gently inward to the most fundamental and pure sensations. Your mind, at last, is no longer analyzing or interpreting. It is simply and peacefully, receiving. Now, all you are aware of is the scent. It has become the entire world, the rich, intoxicating perfume of the night-blooming jasmine, the sweeter, softer fragrance of the damask roses, and beneath them, the cool, green scent of living leaves, and the clean, damp smell of earth and stone. This blend of aromas becomes an invisible blanket, comforting and safe, wrapped gently around you, and all you are aware of is the sound. The sound of the fountain is clearer now than ever before, as if you are hearing it with your entire being. You can distinguish the different notes in its liquid music, the soft gurgle as the water emerges from its source, the gentle splash as it spills over a marble edge, the quiet trickle as it flows through the stone channels. This sound is no longer in the background. It has become the center of your awareness, a steady, hypnotic rhythm with a profound power to soothe and to lull. And all you are aware of is the feeling of the cool night air as it glides almost imperceptibly across your skin, a gentle caress on your cheeks and your arms, the feeling of the soft, smooth silk cushions that support your body with absolute comfort, and the feeling of your own body's weight, a pleasant, grounding heaviness that signals total and complete relaxation. Every single muscle in your body is letting go. You can feel the softening of your forehead, the release of your jaw, the heaviness of your arms and legs. There is no tension left. Thoughts may still drift by like faraway clouds, but you have no interest in them. You simply watch them from a distance and let them float away. Your entire world, your entire focus, now narrows to a single, peaceful point, the rhythm of the fountain. That sound is a gentle anchor for your mind, holding it in a state of deep stillness and peace. Trickle, steady, trickle, steady, a perfect, wordless lullaby of water and stone. And with each gentle rhythm, you allow yourself to drift even deeper, deeper into rest. Nothing else matters. Nothing needs to be done. There is nowhere else to be. Only here, right now, in this garden of peace, with the gentle sound of water and the sweet scent of flowers. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to completely and utterly our rest. And now, the garden itself begins to dissolve. The light of the lanterns, the silver of the moon, it all softens and blurs into a gentle glow and then fades away, leaving only the sound, the soft sound of the water, a constant rhythm, steady and so very soft. And then even the sound fades, leaving only the feeling of peace it created, a quiet, endless peace as you drift and float effortlessly, carried on a gentle current. Your mind is no longer thinking. It is simply being, resting, and letting go. Time completely. Your body is so heavy now, so deeply relaxed, gently sinking down, down, down into a wonderful, restorative sleep, a truly deep and peaceful sleep, deeper and deeper, so deep. you.